Now, in this day and age, being digital, everything's done electronically, and I love that process. I think it makes things much more efficient. But just keep in mind that sometimes agents might rush people to sign without going through the details of the contract, because 6 years ago, it used to be face-to-face and would go through page by page of all the points related to that contract, and then still encourage the buyer or seller to contact their solicitor to go over that contract. So just be mindful of that. I think it's best to make sure you get a copy of the contract to review in full yourself before signing anything electronically, and that's just via email as a PDF. And then make sure your conveyancer looks over that. Now, this is one of the concerns that I have a lot from parties, buyers and sellers alike, is that conveyance will charge us every time they look over a contract. Well, that's generally not the case. Most good conveyancers that I work with will make sure they'll review as many contracts as you need without charging you a fee each time they do that. So I think that's important to remember as well. I know some solicitors and conveyancers might charge to review these things, but look for ones that offer that as part of their service. I think that's important to note. Now, when you get those offers on the table, usually in the contract, there's many elements to review, but the key elements are really the price, the deposit amounts, the settlement timeframes, and any terms and conditions that the contract is subject to being satisfied before the contract becomes official. And that's when we call it unconditional. And then there's just a time frame between unconditional and settlement.